Test out my lights downstairs, and today we're going to be getting rid of some bad subscribers. Now, bad subscribers are individuals that may pop up on your channel just to be in there to be hating for the sake of hating because they don't have anything better to do with their lives. First things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and accessing my subscriber page and to find down and track down particular subscribers that we don't want on the page anymore. Usually most of them that come into live streams, we can get them from there. We block them right from the door. We can figure out from there. They pop up easy in live streams. We can tell who they are and where they're coming from. All right. So anyway, as I said before, these are our subscribers that we're removing off the channel because we just don't want them on there, period. I mean, usually we don't subscribe to their channels because pretty much they have nothing going on in the channels. We don't subscribe. Most of these are people from either Partey or probably I don't even think Partey has a fan base, but Partey or Crow, either one of them, and mostly Crow. And the funny thing about it is the reason why I don't know why they're watching his demonstrations, but maybe it's because we're doing different things and our product is much better. And at the end of the day, he can't seem to back his product up because we gave him multiple challenges yesterday, and I guarantee none of them were backed up. So we're going in here and looking at the recent ones that just popped in. And let me see. We have, now all I would have to do is just click an unsubscribe button, or I can just go into your account and just block you completely from the account. But I like to use the unsubscribe from the door. Let me see. Bye. Yeah, we know who you are at the end of the day. You're not hard to track down. You're not hard to find. It's a digital world. Come on now. And I used to be IT tech, so it's not hard to track you. At the end of the day, we know who you are. When you pop into a live stream, yeah, I really wouldn't do that too much, running your mouth too much. Because it's easier for us to track you. But from here, basically, I can go in here and I can unsubscribe. I can knock you right off my channel right from the door. I mean, like, well, we'll go back and subscribe. Then it just shows how sad you are at the end of the day. It just shows that my product is better than everybody else and that you need to be in here to watch my stuff because everybody else's stuff is boring. There you go. All right. So you know that, because why would you be in here? Basically, if you hate what I do, you must love what I do if you're in here. We got one right here too that's popping up. He's definitely one. Oh, that's definitely going. That is definitely going. At the end of the day, I explained to you guys, and I'm not trying to be rude here. We don't live for subscribers. We don't live for likes or none of that stuff. We don't. For us, YouTube is advertising. That's all it is. When it links up from here, and if we have one person that comes in and watch, and if we have 30 people watch, once this video uplinks and goes where it needs to go, our main basically base where people watch our videos would be on our website, which gets thousands and thousands of people that run through it every day, or it would be from any of the social media sites we're connected to. Like, let me give you an example. Let me see. I'll turn this aside because it might be my private page. We'll go to my business page. Just to give you an example. Yep, I know I am as when I come over here. I love when they say you are now acting as. I think I would know who I'm acting as if I basically switched on the page. I would know that from the door. How would I not know that? So let me show you something. And these are just pictures. This is not even videos. The same video I shot over at YouTube where I'll get something like 10 or 10, 35 people that'll pop in. This is my reaction over here. My base is bigger over here, much bigger. My interaction is much bigger. And on top of that, you come in here talking that nonsense, people will shut you down over here quick. Because people, these are customers and people who do business with me every day, who buy my products and boast about my products. I had to come and put some likes here too. Thank you so much for the comments asking what can they buy. These are my pictures. These are just pictures. Isn't videos or nothing? Just pictures, that's it, of my products. If I wanted to, I can just use Facebook as a platform to advertise it. The only reason why we don't is because Facebook, for some reason, their media players don't adapt well with the server that we use for our website. Only YouTube does. A YouTube video, I can uplink it anywhere I want. Facebook, on the other hand, gets a bit tricky after a few times, especially with coding. It gets a little tricky. So we don't use them. We use Facebook to basically take videos from YouTube to drop them over here. That's where they go at. These are just pictures, no videos. Because these are customers who have my products, use my products. Companies who I do business with who come in here to see exactly what I'm working on, what I'm doing, so that we load them over there. That's why we may start doing a lot of the exclusive paint on demonstrations for Legend will probably be over there only. Like I said before, if you subscribe, hey, that's your thing at the end of the day. But you have to understand, subscribers is not a big thing for us. Likes are not a big thing for us. It's just used for advertising. It's a cheap way to advertising because advertising is extremely expensive. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that like right there. Cool. That's the video I showed off on YouTube. I was talking about how we can pull two screens at the same time in a fully lit environment. Yep, Crow's scam video. He's on here too. Crow's on here quite a bit for scamming people. Warning people not to buy because he's a straight up scammer. All right, so let me get back to my, I got messages coming through and notifications coming through today. Let me see. All right, I'll get back to him later. Those messages, okay, I'll get back to it later. I can't share us customers replying back. All right, I'm gonna go back to where I was at on here. What's the subscriber site? We need to take all this. Well, this needs to go. No, we need that one video for the upload for the where is my account at on the digital one? I think it's on the gaming PC in the back. Did I put on the gaming PC? Nah, I think it might be downstairs. Oh, I gotta check that. I gotta figure out which PC is on. It's on one of my accounts. So let me see over here. So when I tell you that we can upload, go to another platform, and another platform, we do better over there. We don't do YouTube's okay. Like I said, but YouTube is basically advertisement for us. That's it. We use YouTube for advertisement. That's what it's used for. I've been using YouTube for advertisement ever since I started my company because it's cheaper. It's much cheaper. We do appreciate if you subscribe. You know what I mean? It's up to you. But at the end of the day, this is something that I get all hyped up over. You know what I mean? If I had 0 subscribers, it still wouldn't bother me at the end of the day because we use it for advertising. It's an easy platform to transfer a video from A to B. But like I said, if you subscribe and everything, I mean, it's up to you. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Having all these people in to view videos on a live stream, again, it's advertising at the end of the day. I'm not trying to be rude, but that's what it is. It's advertising for us. Advertising and basically a way for us to upload videos from A to B. So let me go over here to get what's the other studio channel content. I need to be back over there so I can get that information real quick. Premium. No, it's just over. It's just over here. Get this nonsense out of the way. We don't need that crap. That's a tablecloth. YouTube Editing Studios. That should be it right here. Nope, not it. YouTube Premium, which I'm now thinking about getting YouTube Premium. I can knock out commercials and be done with that nonsense altogether. Here we go. This is where I need to be at. So the individuals we're taking out are individuals that have been coming to the channel and they've been making trouble. These are individuals that have been making trouble on the channel. Those are the ones we're getting rid of. Put it on this side over here. If I need my stand to play with me, right? And I need to have my lights on too, because why am I here working in the dark? I told you at the end of the day, we know who you are. You're not hard to track down. I love how people make, again, we're in a digital age. I love how people make fake accounts and they think that they can't be tracked. You can be tracked just like that. I got Poxy service throughout my entire house. Everything down here traces stuff. I've seen you in the channel before already. I'm gonna put this to the side. I got some business to take care of. This is stuff I can't show you. We can track you. And anybody else is having a problem with individuals like this. That's why I like the fact that Facebook, they got rid of the dislikes. Because people got nothing better to do but to go into people's channels and just hate on their stuff for the sake of just hating on their stuff. But just to show you how fast we can track you that quick. And remove you, block you permanently. Now, if you make up a new account and come back in at the end of the day, like I said, it's not hard to find you again. My people don't go over to Crow's or Partay's account, do the kind of stuff because the people that I deal with and I do business with in the day are mature adults. They're not kids. It's a shame that some people at the end of the day are. I can find you and I can get rid of you just like that fast. And if you want to go farther than that, then we can start blocking IP addresses. You want to go down that road. It's sad at the end of the day that people out there, like I said, my people don't do that. People, my customers and stuff, don't do that. People I talk to, I do business with, are adults. It's sad that people on the other side, they're not adults, they're kids. That's why they come into the channel. That's why they act like little kids. And none of my people go into Crow's channel or Partay's live streams and act like that. They don't do that nonsense. I don't deal with people like that at the end of the day. But you guys are kids at the end of the day. I gotta treat you guys like little kids, man, at the end of the day. It's sad, but it's true. This is how you have to be treated at the end of the day. And it's a shame y'all gotta be treated like this. Y'all like little kids. People got common sense. Some people have common sense when they come here. Some people just don't have it. They just don't have common sense at the end of the day. I don't do business with people who do not know how to carry themselves at the end of the day. I don't. I don't want to be bothered with you. And customers I do business with have common sense. People who have common sense and subscribe to my channel have common sense. But you people from y'all end, that end, y'all don't have any common sense. Y'all coming here carrying on, acting up, acting like little kids, saying dumb stuff out of your mouth. Y'all don't know how to act right at the end of the day. Last 90 days. What happened in the last 365 days? This is what I need. There we go. Now let's track down those individuals. No common sense. Y'all not too smart at the end of the day. I hate to say it, but that's what I call y'all. Y'all come into my channel because on Crow's channel, y'all watch the same dumb nonsense every day. Same screen, same projector every day. And my place changes up. I got an entire downstairs that looks like an entire arcade / Dave and Buster's down there. I got a mech room I'm building in the next room. I got stuff I'm building outside that they don't even have to begin with. I got screens that pop off my ceiling and walls. Y'all don't never see stuff like that on YouTube. Y'all come over here to watch my stuff because their stuff is boring at the end of the day. Okay, these are heavies. So I know there's none of the heavies. Yeah, that's why you're over here watching. We don't go over there. Why would we be over there to begin with? There's nothing to watch over there. It's the same video. Same video with the same projector and the same dark environment every single time. Taking my ink pen. But some of these people gotta go at the end of the day because these are people at the end of the day, like I said, don't need to be on here. Let me see. to see too much. I don't want you to figure out if you're going to be on that list. So let me see what we got going on here. Oh, YouTube need to come up with something we can just put them all in one big, just get rid of them, vaporize them, get rid of them. That'd be so much easier. I notice a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all on here. I know a lot of y'all on here. Trust me. I know I got a pretty good memory. I notice a lot of y'all on here. Why are you on my channel to begin with? Y'all that bored with crow stuff at the end of the day that y'all got to be over here looking at what I got over here? That's what it is. Y'all bored. We do too much new stuff over here. That's what it is. You got to be over here watching what I do. Because you got to be bored at the end of the day. You don't see no 150s, no 135s, no big screens over there at all. That's what it is. Come over here, you watching me building a mech unit over here. Seeing me set up the Japanese tea room we hooked up over here. The arcade we set up in the next room. That's what it is. You're bored. You get to watch a 250 inches side by side, 180-inch screen. That's what it is. You're bored. They do the same videos every day. Today it'll be the same video for them. Same 100-inch screen, same ultra short throw projector. Same thing tomorrow. Same 100-inch screen, same ultra short throw projector. Over here, I can walk into one room and just do a demonstration alone off my ceiling and wall display. 2 massive screens back to back, top and bottom. If I don't want to be there, I got other places I can go. I got 35. I don't even do any demonstrations in here often. I got a 35 right there, and I got a customized 4.3 for my projector over there for my Dreamcast games and all my retro games, but I don't even get time to come here and play. Now I got screens all over the house that I can actually choose if I want to change up the size of my screen or my projector, whatever I want. But nah, y'all bored. That's what it is. Y'all over watch this. I bet you today see the same demonstration, same 100-inch screen, same ultra short throw projector. I haven't even decided what room I'm going to be in today. Let's see. Y'all gotta be bored. Y'all gotta be bored. That's why you're in here. Y'all gotta be bored. What screen paint is he making today? Y'all see the same gray screen paint every day. Either it's gray, light gray, dark gray, but it's gray. Over here, we got different colors, different displays. Yeah, y'all don't see what y'all see. We do certified demonstrations. Y'all not used to seeing that. That's why y'all have to be over here at the end of the day. That's why you're bored. We got all the new stuff going on. Especially when we start building that 180-inch display screen for outside and the 250. Y'all bored. That's what it is. Y'all see the same stuff every day because they got no imagination. They got no push, no drive. I bet you right now, and I'm not even going to bother checking the channel. We already know from the door that they didn't do any of the demonstrations. I didn't even do any demonstrations yesterday. I gave them a whole bunch of challenges. I get you, none of them were met. None of them were met, I bet you. If they were, you know how we would know? We would automatically have an email on my account saying, hey, I did the demonstration, blah, 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 blah. We didn't get jack. Nothing came through. That's how we know the demonstration was never done. You can't do that demonstration. That's virtually impossible. First of all, the gray screen is going to wash out. I don't know who in their right mind was dumb enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all stupid. Not my people, Crow's people. Y'all stupid at the end of the day. And I'll tell you why. Who is dumb enough to ever believe that a gray screen, not certified, a gray screen paint is going to pick up a contrast level equal to a black screen? Please go to any one of the forum sites and picture that nonsense over there and see how fast they'll laugh you out of that freaking channel. They're going to ask you, oh, you drunk? You're high when you came in here? Everybody knows that. Are you the last person on the face of the planet to realize that? How dumb can you be to actually believe that you think a gray screen is going to pick up a contrast level better than a black screen? Wow. I hate to call people stupid at the end of the day, but that's downright stupid. That's downright dumb. That's like somebody saying, yeah, the color black is actually gray. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Who in their right mind? Matter of fact, I'm going to start that topic in ABS Forum and just show you the comments that we get back off people that are just insulting me to believe that's actually true. Oh my goodness. Like, how dumb can you be at the end of the day to actually believe that? Didn't put two and two together that he can't do a contrast demonstration in a fully lit environment. It doesn't pull up. Wow. Whew. Okay. I don't get that part. How do you not see that? Contrast screens are dark. All of them are dark. DMP Supernova, Black Diamond, daylight screens. They're called gunmetal. They're dark, dark screens. The darker the screen, the more expensive it is, not the lighter the screen. It's the darker the screen. That's what it is. My goodness. You go to a professional dealership with screens, at the end of the day, they will tell you the more expensive screens are dark. You want the 4K applications and 1080p applications work on dark screens, not light screens. The stuff he's showing you is old. People have been making that stuff, what, 7 years back? That's why he can't do the demonstrations. His stuff will match. Today we're going to order some everyday gray primer from Sherwin-Williams. And I'm going to show you just everyday gray primer. No black added into it, no silver, nothing. It'll match his product. And y'all he robbing y'all left and right, just robbing y'all. Since we didn't get the test done, we begin the posting today. I'm actually setting up on 4 different sites today, including my other pages, to start dropping those videos and all those demonstrations and warning people to stay away from them. He can't back his product at the end of the day. You slamming up is not helping you. You slamming us, it's just showing at the end of the day, you can't back your product, and you have to be able to back your product at the end of the day. That's what it shows. And you have not been backing it. Now, somebody may say that, oh, well, he's knocking out subscribers, man. He must, dude, I'm contracted. You know how much money I make? I'm not, okay, shh. I'm going to be quiet here. You know how high my technology is? I have over 13 screens downstairs on the Legend that hasn't been tested. Every last one of them is guaranteed to knock out certifies. They're worth quite a lot of money. That's why we're locking them in. I have a massive settlement coming through for the individuals who messed up my lungs, which means Parte total transplant. I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm going to leave that one alone. I see what you have and I laugh at it if you know exactly what I was getting and what I do make. But anyway, so I can afford to easily, once I have 2 choices, I could walk away from this business and retire for the rest of my life and do nothing. I mean, literally just stare at the sky and do nothing. Or I could basically open up a warehouse in all 50 states, it wouldn't put a dent in me on how much money I'm getting off my blah, 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 blah. So don't care at the end of the day. I could basically easy drop all my subscribers down to zero, and you only get one person to come in and watch my video, or nobody at the end of the day. It doesn't make a difference. I'm going mainstream, which means once I knock off of YouTube, I'm going to have the power and the ability and the investors to be able to push my company anywhere I want. That's the situation I'm in. And I got investors already knocking on my door for Legend technology. Already asking for it. Asking to get a piece of the pie. If they can invest in the technology that can wipe out every certified screen we literally threw against it. I had to order new certified screens to order to go against the Legend. I went to Leech, I ordered 3 more of those, and I'm still trying to get requests from Screen Innovation at the end of the day. Requesting to get stuff from Screen Innovation to do side-by-side demonstrations. I don't see them doing that. They can't even do 18 screens. They can't even do 10 screens. They can't even beat a tablecloth at the end of the day, and that's sad. And you can't beat a tablecloth from Amazon. We done 3 of them. I'm about to do 4 once my other one gets here. So we can back our products at 100%. My product is definitely worth mainstream, and that's where I'm going at. And in order to go mainstream, you have to have a serious amount of money to do it. And I have it. And that's where I'm going. Because I figure if I'm going to invest in something, I might invest in something I already know. Something I've been in business with for years, something I'm familiar with, I know how it runs. Why get into a whole different field of work and I have to learn it all over again? And it takes years to master and learn something. When I already know this already, I know what it makes. I know how to push certain product to go from here to there. The next level is to take it offline and go mainstream. If I open up 2 stores in 2 states, basically just allowing people to come in and look at the technology, I see the reaction I get off my technology. People who are allowed to be in my house and see my screens fire up, I see the reaction. I see the jaw dropping experience. I see it all. Matter of fact, I have a couple of videos where I actually let 2 customers walk into my house and look at my screens, and it was just jaw dropping for them. Couldn't believe what they saw on YouTube. They're actually looking at it in real life. That's the effect. You see what I'm getting at here? There you go. I've never launched my technology offline before. And the same reaction, these same people, the naysayers and all who don't believe what it is, will get a chance to walk into the stores and see that technology fired up. People that have never seen it are curious to see what it looks like, never in a fired up environment. I would have so much people hitting that customer base, it wouldn't be funny. And not only that, I would have companies in there. Companies in there interested in how to get the technology, how to be able to work with it, so forth and so forth. That's why I said that the Legends are going to take time because they're being locked in. I get a store up here in Philadelphia. I'd make a killing up here in contracts. We got Dave & Buster's. They all got white projection screens set up in their crib or their sections over there. You make a killing up here. And the technology we developed so fast, so quick. Yeah, that's why we need a legal. We need a legal department. A legal department deals with patents and copyrights and all that stuff. So the minute we develop something, it can be locked in. That fast, that quick, we send over there. They can put temporaries on it for the time being, lock everything up and get the paperwork done, and then we can process it from there. So I'm going to need a couple of things. I'm going to need people to do commercials. I'm going to need people who do radio time, all that stuff like that. So basically, we can take a product, take it through testing, take a product first, lock it in, take it through testing or a test facility. From test facility, we can take it from there from advertising, professional advertising team. From professional advertising team, then we can start broadcasting it. And the next thing you know, we can pop it up in one of our locations. And of course, you can't go in there and buy. You're going there to look at it because if you want to go buy, you can go to a Keystone or one of our websites. You can purchase from there. The website, the warehouse will basically get the order. They will establish it from there, and then from there, we shipped out. It takes a lot of money to do that. And that's what my plans are. Now we have the Legends and we have 38s. 38s are physical screens. The format that's being worked on for that is a physical screen. That's not going to be sprayed on by a human being. That's going to be sprayed on by a machine. Same machinery they use for spraying cars. Yeah, because it's an accurate piece of equipment. It'll make mistakes here and there, but it'll be rare. That thing could spray the exact same application over and over and over and over again. I just need 2 people going to maintenance machinery. That's it. And 1 person operated. Right, 2 people operating because 1 person gets sick. That's it. And mind you, since the technology we developed, these projection screens use a form of fabric or some kind of material they use. That material is extremely expensive. They can't apply that only to one surface. We make a chemical, which means we can apply that to anything we want. Like I said, I can start a program for bottled water. People bring in the recyclable materials to us. We pay them a little more than the junkyard would pay them, give them a little more, couple extra dollars more. They'll bring the recyclables to us. We can pay large companies that need to recycle and get rid of this particular stuff. We can actually make it cheaper for them to ship it to us. And we can take all that recyclable material, take it down to a facility where they can melt it down and flatten it like a piece of glass and ship it back to us. And we can cut it any size we want. We can literally make stuff, our screens out of recyclable material because we have a coating. Anything the coating hits turns it into a $5,000 projection screen. And you think about the big picture on that. There you go. So not only is it cheaper for us to manufacture our technology, it's easy for us to manufacture, which means we can charge less price for technology that will be far more advanced than the higher, more expensive screens out there on the market. And since they can't come down to our capital because we can sell our screens for a certain price, they can't sell a screen that costs $5,000 and reduce it down to $300, $400. Their entire capital will collapse. Can't do that. They have a certain amount of money that they make in order to keep their capital running. It can never come down to our price. And at the end of the day, we can easily beat their screens. And there you go. While Jamie and Partey are sitting there talking in their backyard about screen paints, we are building a future for our technology. And they can't build a future if you can't back yourself up to a tablecloth at the end of the day. That's what I'm talking about, small fish in a small pond. And for them to say, well, that's not possible. Hey, look, man, Partey has sponsors. I get people was supposed to be Screen Innovation. Screen Innovation don't even know who you are at the end of the day. They don't know who you are. They know who we are. Oh, they definitely know who we are. Stewart Screens, they don't know who you are. They know who we are. I actually have an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, from the guy from St. Chris. His name is Chris. I know him. I've talked to him a few times, but they don't know who you are. They know us. I don't even know why you got them down there, and we don't even have them down on our page at all, period. But he has it down on his page that they don't know you. They don't know you. Sonic Chill. Sonic Chill hasn't developed screens or screen paints in I don't know how long. Maybe 4, maybe 5 years. He doesn't even make screen paints anymore. I don't know what he does now. They don't do screen paints anymore. I don't know what you got some fake paint is fake. He doesn't have it down there. No. They don't know you. I don't even know why you have them up there. They don't know you. But they know us. They definitely know us. But you got them down there because you think because these people are affiliated with you to make you look good. They don't even know who you are. They don't even acknowledge your existence. Well, we knew that was coming. No, something else that's on the other. I knew that was coming. Oh, what big deal we into that? Oh, let me see. I don't even know why you got them up there. They got them up there to make the site look like it's really important, like somebody knows them. They don't know you. Let me see. This is a conversation that I had way back with the fellow named Chris, the nice dude from Seymour AV, that Partey claims that he's affiliated with. You're not affiliated with them. They don't know you. I think it's cute that you put that up there, that they're supposed to know you, but they don't know you. They know us, but they don't know you at all, period. But it's cute you would put that up there to know you. They don't know you. They don't even know who the freak you are at the end of the day. Because you can't seem to get up on their map because, like I said, your stuff is bullcrap. Even they can see it's bullcrap. Look at how y'all come up on Google automatically. See that? That's how you come up. The minute we type in your name, this is how y'all come up. That's your cancellation sheet right there. That shows how many times you canceled against my company. That's how you come up. Canceled orders. All your canceled orders are popping up because I made sure that when I developed those videos, I put them on my website. When they're on the blacklist, I can go and I can control the search engine optimizer. Y'all don't even know what a search engine optimizer, because I can tell because I had to type or name it in certain ways in order to pop up. So y'all don't even know how to work a search engine optimizer at the end of the day. So basically that video, I take that video and I put it on a blacklist. A blacklist has a search engine optimizer option tool connected to it, which means I can go on there and I can enhance on exactly where I want that to go on Google to get the most hit, the most views, whatever. It's called tweaking your page. Y'all don't know how to tweak a page. So your videos can be broadcasted anywhere I want them to go at. That's why you're popping up all over Google like this. The minute I type in your name, your company's name, boom, it pops up. Y'all don't know how to work a search engine optimizer. I knew that the first time I typed in your name, they come up like, you don't know how to work a search engine optimizer. You got tools that you can't even utilize because you don't even know how to use them at the end of the day. Every test demonstration on Crow, whatever, pops up on here because I got you on a blacklist now. On that blacklist is connected to a search engine optimizer. So when people come up here, they can see all the cancellations that you did right there from the door. Why would people buy from somebody who's afraid to ship out paint at the end of the day? I told you not to cancel them orders. They're gonna come back to bite you in the face. I told you this. Don't cancel those orders. And you did it. Now you're up all over YouTube right now, all over Google right now. Anytime somebody types in your name, they're going to see those cancellations pop up. That's not going to look good. And we got a list of you and Crow side by side. And this is how I know your search engine optimizer is not tweaked. Because if I put in your name, Partey AV, you should have popped up. You're not popping up. I got to literally put down .com. For you to pop up. See? Which means your search engine optimizer is not tweaked, which means you have to go and you have to put your tags in correctly. It's a lot of work. It really is. At the end of the day, it's a lot of work just for tweaking your search engine optimizer. But if you don't, people are not going to be able to track you down at the end of the day, and you have to know how to tweak it. You have to tweak every single page has to be tweaked under the search engine optimizer. And if you can't do it, then you're not going to show up on Google. It's going to be hard for people to find you. And this is why I told you that page we're building called the blacklist, which we're developing, the search engine optimizer is tweaked we're all tweaked at 100%, which means the minute we put you on there and we activate that page, you will boom, pop up everywhere. Everywhere. Which means all the fraud you were committing will be blasted all over YouTube. Well, not YouTube, Google. Why do you think we're building a page for? Why do you think last year I was taking all those links, I was dropping into one video, just dropping in tons of links, all that evidence dropping in it one by one. And I gave them an option. I said, if you back up your product tomorrow and you can show proof that your product doesn't match what we just displayed, then we won't launch it. And he didn't back it up. So it gets launched today. And this is how you're going to end up just like this. He's already on one of them. Hey, don't tear my rug up. Don't tear it up. Don't you got your own rug in your own room? Oh, you're fighting your tail again. Never mind, my bad. And they're fighting your tail. Your usual. Look at this. You even come up on page 2. When I get done tweaking it, because I got some more stuff I got to do to it, they got some more options. You can tweak your page. I'm going to have it up on page, at least one on page 5. Most people doing Google searches, they don't go past 5. I don't know why. Some people just don't go past 5. They can't find it on the first. Some people don't find it on the first. I'm the kind of person, if I can't find it on the first one, I don't bother going to the second one. It's rare that I would hit the second one. You catching it? You got it? That's funny. You put down as friends. These are not your friends. Elite Screens don't know you. Screen Innovation don't know you. Daylight Screens don't know you. Stewart's don't know you. But you putting them up there as some kind of sponsors. They don't know you. And this right here is a joke. He can't even back his product up to a tablecloth. This fellow right here hasn't made painting. Sonic Chill was out right around the time 7 years back when we had digital crystal screen paint. There's a bunch of them. It was Superman. There was another fellow by the name of Tom Moncrief, I think his name was. There's a few of them. But right around the time, oh yeah, and Dark Abyss was another one. He made a fabric. That's what he made a fabric. But that's when he was around that era, around that time, 7 years back. I doubt he's still making paint today. Not that gray and black stuff, because that's what he was making, that gray and black stuff. But Crow right here, you can't even back yourself to a tablecloth, the everyday black and white paint, because I know we didn't do any challenges at all. You didn't do jack. We know that already for the door. So you're done for the day. You're done. You can't back your product to a tablecloth. So we're going to be launching pretty soon the product line of Raven. And the Raven product line is going to have Crow's symbol attached to it because he put it on there. We told him not to do it because it was a joke label, but since he did it, we can use it. Yeah, you don't know none of them. They don't even know you. They don't even acknowledge you. Now, here it is right here. When they know you, you get one of these from them. These are conversations that I've had back and forth. This is way back in 2017. Yeah, 2017. They'll email you. They'll talk to you. They'll communicate with you. That's how they know you. They'll acknowledge your existence, not you just putting stuff up for the sake of just putting stuff up. This right here is called a mutual non-agreement. Oh, this was with Crystal Edge. Yeah, there it is. The Crystal Edge. That's a mutual non-agreement. You get one of those, in case you and Crow and Partey don't know what that is. That's when a company wants to do business with you. They send that to you. When both parties decide that they want to develop technology between each other, they want to basically share this agreement. This basically means all parties come in, they sign this document, and in this document, they agree on exposing information. If anyone actually exposes any information on the non-disclosure agreement, they can be sued for a certain amount of dollars. That's when a company acknowledges your existence by basically sending you a document to do business with them. You don't have any of these at all. And the reason why you don't have these are all because you're not acknowledged. That's why. That's when you get one of these. See, and it's right there. When you get one of those. And we didn't apply for them. We didn't. We were demonstrating on Facebook, and they saw our work and they liked it. And we started talking back and forth. Yep. Now, would I ever go down that road again? Nah, no, never. You're dealing with big companies, man. You're dealing with big companies, man. No, it's too tricky, man. It's too tricky. There's going to be fights, arguments, and all kinds of crap that's going to pop up. Nothing's going to go smoothly. It never does, especially if you have something they want If they contact, if you contact them, that's a different story. But if they contact you, that's a different story. It means there's something they want. And that means there could be problems at the end of the day. Not saying they cause those kind of problems at the end of the day, but let's just say something had to happen for it not to work at the end of the day. And I'm not a person who chases money. If I see something I don't like, I back out of a contract quick and fast before that contract gets signed because I know that there's something there that long term is going to cause me problems. Why would I do this? Because I had a 10-year global contract under Digital Crystal Screen Paint, and I had to drop my entire product line and company in order to get out of a 10-year contract. So you learn from your business mistakes that if something doesn't look right, back out of it. Don't let money talk for you. So that's why I backed out of that agreement. I'm not going to tell you what the agreement, why we backed out, because the guy's a very nice. At the end of the day, I can't say anything mean about the fellow because he's a very nice guy. He is. He's more down to earth than most people I've met in the projection field business. He is. But as for Partey saying he had, no, you don't have jack at the end of the day. I know more than you do at the end of the day. Half the stuff you talk about is blah, blah, blah. Like it's big news flash that motorized projection screens come with printed borders. Are you kidding me? They've been that way since 1.1. A ratio of 1.1. Way before you had 4.3, there was 1.1. They were doing them then. I've never heard of them. Anybody sticking a velvet border screen to a motorized projection screen. Never, ever heard of that. And for you to bring that up like it's a new thing, please. That's how I know. Bullcrap. Let's come out of this one right here. Yeah, when you get one of those, people will talk to you. They'll contact you. But until then, they don't know you at all. So I can show you conversations that I've had with him. With the company, he claims that they don't know you. His name is Chris. Cool dude. Real nice guy. Let me see. Let's come out of here. But they don't know you. Here, I'll give you another example real quick. You said Screen Innovation. Screen Innovation doesn't know you. You know you're a threat to them at the end of the day. They don't know Crow. They don't know none of y'all. Because you're not considered to be a threat. They watch y'all demonstrations. I'm not surprised that they don't. They see mine. I know they watch y'all at the end of the day. And yet they consider y'all to be jokes at the end of the day. Not saying I heard it. I'm just saying y'all consider to be jokes at the end of the day. Sorry about that. I'm not going to say I heard it. Just saying y'all consider to be jokes. I'm just going to leave it at that. Y'all, from conversations, I'm not saying, just say I've had conversations. And y'all point of view, not Partey, because Partey at this time didn't exist. But, oh yeah, think about that, Partey. When I got this right here, you didn't even exist at all, period. You weren't even around in 2015. You didn't exist. But certain people that I know that I have talked to in this particular field, they look at Crow as a joke. Not saying they said it. not going to say much because they consider you to be a joke. That's why they don't contact you. That's why they don't talk to you. They don't speak to you. They don't acknowledge your existence. You're not considered to be a threat to them at the end of the day. That's why I laugh when you got a man sitting in his apartment with one screen and one projector doing the same demonstration over and over again, hiding in the dark. Can't match his product to a tablecloth or basically everyday black and white paint and calls himself a professional at the end of the day. You're a joke to the home theater projection world. You're a joke. They don't bother with you. They don't contact you. You in their world, you're considered to be a joke. You have a certain clientele of people you deal with, and even they know these are people who develop black technology or dark technology. Even they know at the end of the day that no gray screen is ever going to be able to take on a black screen. Not going to happen. Anybody in the field, elite screens, daylight screens, all those big corporations, they know at the end of the day that there's no gray screen paint that's ever going to be able to produce the same image as one of their darker screens. They know that. And yet you're trying to convince people that this is a possibility. That's why they take you as a joke. You will never get anything like this, ever. They'll never contact you. You could never beat a black diamond. Not ever beat one. It's a dark screen. It can produce an amazing contrast. It produces an amazing white level. They would never bother with you because you can't beat them. You're a waste of their time. Why in the world would they contact somebody that gives them no challenge whatsoever? It doesn't even show any way in the world it would show any form of competition for them. Why would you be a threat to them in any way whatsoever? You make great screen paint products. The very same primer he probably puts in his theater room to set up for his whole selection probably matches your paint at the end of the day. They don't take you seriously at the end of the day. You're a joke. That's why they don't contact you. That's why you don't get letters like this from them. That was in 2015. In 2015, we got contacted by them. In 2017, we had an NDA by Seymour AV. You're a joke. At the end of the day, I hate to put it that way, but that's what you are. You can't back up your products to an Amazon tablecloth. That's pretty sad. And you have plenty of time to buy it. You have plenty of time to have the same sample sheets that we have. You use the same crutch. We call it a crutch projector, which means he has to use that particular projector to make his products look good. It's a crutch for him. You can't swap his projectors out because the problem is he's not going to get the same image he's going to get from the P2 projector. That's why he has to use that projector. It's a crutch. Can't be in fully lit environments for certain displays because it's not going to work well. Screen's going to wash out. And everybody knows that works in home theater knows that no, it's not going to happen. That you're going to have a gray screen paint that's going to produce a darker contrast level than a darker screen. Not going to happen. Not even if it's gunmetal, it's not going to work. So yeah, that's why they consider you to be a joke. And I understand it's hard for you to accept it, but you are a joke in the home theater world. Because if you weren't, they would take you seriously. And they don't. You were Partey. That nonsense Partey's talking about polarization and recent. Oh, come on, that's bull crap. But you can show me some documents if you want, from companies that are interested in what you do. I mean, you could do that, but you can't. Look, see. This is from, let me see, Black Diamond. Screen Innovations. That's what it's from. That's an attorney that came after us. Yep. Here's my name, Kenneth Bird. That's an order that came after us. Now, I sent him back to the same document. I call it a bully document. It's a bully document because when we first started off, we didn't have a lot of experience. I didn't have a lot of people back in my company. I started off in a little rented room. So they knew by looking at my situation, sizing me up. If I was a big corporation, they would have never sent me this. They wouldn't have gone there with 10-foot pole because they knew I'd had a lawyer that had stepped in and back like, no, buddy, you can't do that at the end of the day. They did this because they sized me up. I lived in a bad neighborhood. They see where I was at. They see where I'm doing demonstrations from. Then at the end of the day, they thought they could push me over and take what I had from me because back then, wow, I mean, I was going to sell out quick, but you got a Christian on your hands. You got a person you can't buy at the end of the day. All my blessings come from God. So at the end of the day, anything that you could give me, God could give me twice over. So don't care about your money. Don't care about your make. And with that, I was kind of impressed that they contacted me. Yeah, I was impressed about that. I didn't think they would contact me, especially with me liking their technology so much. But other than that, um, this is a bully. They call it a bully because at the end of the day, I didn't slander your product. I didn't say you were scammers. I didn't say your product was fake. I didn't do that. I didn't slander your name in any way whatsoever. I just figured out something about your technology that now people are figuring out today what your product does. Simple and plain. So the biggest mistake they made was sending me this letter. You know why? Because in the long run, yeah, you bullied me. I removed all my content and everything to keep from being sued because I thought I was going to get sued. But after talking to a lawyer a year later, they were like, no, you couldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Did you get on there? You slandered their company anyway? Did you disrespect their product and whatever? I said, nope. They said, well, they shouldn't touch you with this. You should have never had that. If you were a bigger company, you would have never gotten that letter to begin with. Because my lawyer would have laughed at it and go, yeah, whatever. Go ahead, continue on. Because there are people who do demonstrations on Screen Innovation all the time, and they're not getting sued. They're not getting these letters, but we got one. And the reason why we got one, because at the end of the day, my product is better. And if my product was better in 2015, well, 2016, it says 2016, then good gracious, the stuff we develop now would blow your stuff clean out of the water with no mercy. And this is the reason why we requested sample sheets for the Phantom at 10%. We never got them. Because you know why? They pop in and watch my channel. They had no interest in crows and parties at the end of the day. You don't show them any interest because even they know at the end of the day that the darker technology is the advanced technology. So now I use it. This becomes my trophy. The thing that basically that bothered me became my trophy because now anytime somebody starts talking about, well, I'm thinking about buying a Screen Innovation, I said, well, bottom line is we bumped heads with them. And I show them the document, and that's the end of it. I got their sale that quick without even showing off my product. Because at the end of the day, if a big company like that is going to take the time to pay attention to us, a little company is in a little rented room at the time, and take the time to lean over and acknowledge us, and then send us documents for us to stay away from the technology to remove stuff, it shows that we have the capability of ruffling their feathers at the end of the day, and that sparks curiosity. That's what I was telling you, Crow, about the whole tablecloth stuff. Now that next year, or this year, and next year, and this year, next year, I'll be on a corporate level, which means I'll be able to bump heads with these jokers all day long with attorneys and the whole 9 yards. I'll be on their platform. The only thing that keeps them from basically trying to talk or communicate with me, number one, they don't want to give me any more ammo than I already got. This was dumb for them to do to begin with. Extremely stupid. Number two, on top of that, I'm just a little guy. So I really can't cause any damage to what they make and what they do. But once I reach corporate level status, I'll be on the same page. I'll be a giant just like you, looking you eye to eye. But the only difference is I'm going to have a much bigger club. A much, much bigger club. And to take you down even quicker. And that's when I have to make sure my stuff is locked in because I'm going to be dealing with a whole different clientele of crows and parties. These are big dogs. So you have to make sure at the end of the day, all your stuff is locked in and you have really good attorneys. And that costs money. Okay, let me get back to this real quick because I'm tired of explaining myself here. But there you go. You can check out the documents. And Crow, in the long run, next time you fake a lawyer, make sure that you have documents that actually show, back up your products, that, what's going on. Because the difference between you guys and me is the fact that you sit there and say, all I do is talk trash behind the camera. Well, these are called documents at the end of the day. These back up everything that we do at the end of the day. That's what they're called. They're documents. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. They're documents. Oh, there's my big 20-inch screen I used to have. Oh, there it is right there again. Oh, Am I going in the wrong direction? I might be going in the wrong direction. Yeah, right over here. Wait, hold on. Let me get back fast real quick. There we go, right there. You have to have documents backing everything up. You just can't come on YouTube and just run your mouth for the sake of just running your mouth. You can't do that. You gotta have documents. That's very, very important to have documents to back everything up. You just can't walk around in your backyard screaming at somebody canceling. You can't do that. That doesn't come out too well. Let's come out of this real quick. I gotta go back to my work here. I'm gonna come out of this one. Hit this one right here. And let's go back to where I was working on. You just can't come in and just talk trash. Yeah. If I got cancel orders on you, I got cancel orders on you. If you don't have them, we're going to ask for them. You can't back those up. You got to be to do that. Let me get this out of here. Friends, yeah, right, yeah. You don't have any of these at all, period. Take that off. You shouldn't have it there. Let me see. Let me go back over to doing the editing for that for the website. Let's see. He's already off the channel. We don't need any more. We're going to be applying for that pretty soon. Yeah, don't do that. Don't make accusations you can't back up at the end of the day. It's embarrassing. It's very, very embarrassing. As you can see with that whole cancellation thing, it's very embarrassing. Because if you had a cancellation on me, if you did have one, there'd be a YouTube video of it somewhere, wouldn't it? We'd be showing documents, but you don't have one. And it's different when you have a cancellation from a customer. Y'all consider me to be what? Your competitor? I don't consider that. You guys are not competitors to me, but that's what you consider. Why do you cancel against your competitor? That's not a good sign. Now, cancel against an everyday customer, that's something understandable. But you canceled against the very same person that's accusing you of being a scammer. That's not good. Let me see. There we go. Like I said, I've had people, I know people in the industry, and they consider you two to be a joke. Partay's getting there now. You consider to be a joke. When you do memes of people, that doesn't help you out in the business. Well, it doesn't. Companies will look at that. They won't touch you with a 10-foot pole. You know why? Because at the end of the day, you're going to end up getting them sued. That's why. And that's where you two ended up. You two ended up getting sued over that now. That's why no company would ever do business with you, because the way you carry yourself. Crow on his webpage saying suck a donkey. Yeah, stuff like that we got on recording. We broadcasted. You doing that. You're the owner of that page. And this is how you carry yourself, by telling people to suck a donkey. That's what you said. All that memes and stuff, that hurts you at the end. Companies won't touch you. Because at the end of the day, if they sign a contract with you, and within that contract, say you get mad at somebody and you do the same reaction you did to me, you can get them sued at the end of the day because they have a contract with you, or make them look bad at the end of the day. And then they're going to turn around and file a lawsuit against you. So that's why they won't touch you. You're bad business. So you doing that stuff doesn't, at the end of the day, hurt me. It hurts you the most. And on top of that, from my attorney's point of view, I can sue y'all for it. Stupid. Y'all don't learn anything. Y'all kids at the end of the day. So you canceling an order from me, it's not good. If I'm supposed to be the person who's supposed to be in competition with you, why do I have all the cancel orders? That does not look good. Nothing but cancel orders. All day long. When you on Partay, I got a list a mile long on y'all. That's not good. And then putting little notes in there with it, not good at all. Not good at all. Don't do that kind of stuff. That stuff, people hold that against you. At the end of the day, that's never good. Be careful how you carry yourself. You got one section where you're telling me God bless, another one where you're cursing me out. I don't do stuff like that. You don't have emails of me like this. No. No, you don't. We do. Not good. Not good at all for you. You're on your web page and we're having a conversation and you're speaking to me like that. That doesn't help you. He does that because he figures he's on where am I charging here? He's on YouTube. You gotta understand, YouTube goes beyond YouTube. You gotta carry yourself a different way in a professional matter. YouTube goes beyond YouTube. It goes to Google, goes everywhere. He shared them on all kinds of people. Now, at the end of the day, you can call me a scammer all day long, but you're gonna have to have proof that I'm a scammer. I actually have proof that you are a scammer. Even that, I even challenged you and told you that if you don't do these demonstrations, it would clearly show that you are a scammer. That's what we gave you yesterday. We gave you multiple tests yesterday. You didn't compete. You didn't do any of them. Not one of them. You ignored every last one of them. That's not good, especially when there's a video showing you making black and white paint. That's really, really bad at the end of the day. Now, see if I had a video of it showed me taking black paint and pouring it into a container that had her name on it. And it was me in the video in my house. You saw this. And he asks is, what's the difference between your product and everyday black paint? And I ignore it. I don't show anybody the difference. And he gives me multiple challenges. So take black paint, put it next to your paint, show there's a difference. And I don't do it. I just ignore it. At the end of the day, that's pretty bad. Now, he thinks it only obtains to YouTube. It goes everywhere. As a matter of fact, the simple fact that you sent me black paint and a middle of a transaction that was all done live, I could take that to any fraud department, fraud website, whatever I want, and I could file a complaint against you because I have evidence against you. Not only do I have evidence, I have evidence that I filed with PayPal a complaint against Be Sent in Black Paint that we were scammed, and we won. PayPal found in our favor. That's not good. That's hard evidence against you, labeling you at the end of the day as a scammer. We've got your product matched against tablecloths. You can't match that. You can't even do the demonstration for that. A simple Amazon tablecloth, and you can't do that. I still want to talk about this before we go back into the subscriber thing. I want to talk about this Black Frankenstein. When you clearly posted something on your website that wasn't even real, which we're going to talk about that today, because that right there, it has suspicious written all over. And we paid for it. This was an active shopping cart. In your shopping cart, you have a Black Frankenstein. That's the color right there we chose is black. We paid for it. This is an item we paid for, which shows it was an active shopping cart at the end of the day. Why would you have a product on your marketplace that doesn't exist? That's a scamming material right there. Because you have items on there that are not supposed to be there. I never saw Black Frankenstein. Not ever. I got a printer for this. Yeah, we got to print this one out. And it got your face on it. That's even funnier. Has your face on it. Now you can't say you always had one because, mind you, these things are time stamped. So let me see when this order went through. Order went through August the 16th of 2021. So if you come up with a Black Frankenstein now, that's going to look weird when it shows that we purchased one in August the 16th of 2021. How would you have one now when we bought one back in 2016? Again, like I said, Partey. Got nothing but cancel orders on you. There's all your refunds giving back money back to me. Yeah, y'all don't something wrong with y'all. At the end of the day, like I said, y'all can't back your products at the end of the day. Let me see. I'm gonna go back into this real quick. Where's that channel dashboard? There we go. Back in. Are you killing my paper again? You're like, I'm attacking it. I'm attacking it, man. I am attacking it. So at the end of the day, yes, we know who you are. 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 I just find it interesting that y'all need to be in my channel watching my stuff. It's funny. If you subscribe after I basically take you off, it's sad because it shows at the end of the day, you're bored with this channel. You're bored with watching the same size screen. I bet you tomorrow it'll be the same size screen. I bet you today it'll be the same size screen. I bet you the day after, I bet you all this week it'll be the same size screen, the same projector. Nothing different, same thing. Same room, same screen, same channel. Every single time. For me, if I decide that, hey, look, I want to do a demonstration in here today, I can do one here today. If I want to do them back one, we got 150 back there. I could be downstairs on the ceiling and floor, ceiling and wall. We got the basements littered with projection screens. And when summertime get here, I can't wait for that because that means that's the time I got to be in the house. I get to be outside and play, which I can't wait to set those up. Those screens are going to be massive. But other than that, it's the same stuff over and over again. His environment is comfortable. You see what I mean? Anytime you show a demonstration about its contrast levels, it's always going to be in the dark. It'll be so dark in there you can't make out the statues in the environment. I knew for a fact that was a Hellboy sitting in the corner. I can tell the shape of it. You just couldn't see it because the room was so dark. That is a shame. Is that one? Nope. That's good. That's good. All these are good. These are all good. That's good. That's good. That's good. These are all good. They're good. What are you? Okay. Clear on that one. And I'm pretty sure other people, if you get locked off our list, I'm pretty sure there's other people you can watch content. We can just go back over to Crow and Partain and watch the same thing over and over again. Oh, you over here because we got better stuff. That's what it is. They're not building a mech unit in the next room, are they? Nah, they're not, right? All right. Just wondering. They're not doing any of that, are they? No 250 screens going up this year. No wraparounds. None of that stuff. None of that. Oh, I was just wondering. Just checking. Just want to make sure. No new technology. It's the same stuff over and the same gray over and over again, again, again. Okay, just wondering. Just wondering. Just wanted to see what your odds were. No test on certified screens. Nothing interesting. No crazy test. Just. Oh, all right. Just wondering. Just wondering. That's all. Just wondering. Oh, no. I know that person right there. I know them. Well. What are you doing here? You are not supposed to be here, are you not? You're not supposed to be here. Definitely, you're not supposed to be here. That is an old contract from way back. By the time we'll be going mainstream. As a matter of fact, we're doing stuff right now they're not even doing. Tomorrow morning you get up, I guarantee with Crow and Partay's gonna be the same nonsense. Same screen. same projector, same environment. Dark environment, dark environment, dark environment. Same screen, same projector, same environment. Dark environment, dark environment, dark environment. Same screen, same projector, same environment. Dark environment, dark environment, dark environment. Just like the video we got with the people with the neon glow on. I said, I bet you $100 he does this in the dark. He can't do that in a fully lit environment with a meter max set on. He can't do that. His screen will wash out. The goldfish, you can't do that when a meter max out. His screen will wash out. You see in the other demonstration you did with the one with all the black makeup on? He had to do that in the dark. He can't do that in a fully lit environment with a meter on the floor. No, he can't do that, no. All right. Let me go back in real quick, take this out. That one's definitely not supposed to be there. Let's see. Good gracious, these are only February's of 2021. Good gracious. I'm gonna have to look up a way how I can bundle these and drop them. This is gonna take way too long to do. I have to put my own. Well, I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm gonna have to override your system and do it myself. This would take too freaking long. Hey, them, all these are definitely gone. These are all gone. They're gone. I know who these are. Well, 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 well. Let me see. Hey, Jamie K. How you doing? I told you Crow had fake accounts. Yes, he does have fake accounts. We know that. Crow has multiple fake accounts. Come on. We go through his stuff all day. Crow has fake accounts. We know that. We know all Crow's fake accounts that come out. I know that person right there. Oh, I heard that in a while. All right. Yeah. That's all good. All good, all good, all good. No, 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 and no, no, that's gone. Then that's gone. There we go. How do I know? I know. I know who you are at the end of the day. What else we have here? Oh, it's gone. That's definitely gone. Wait, another one here. All right. There we go. Now, if you're thinking in the back of your mind, like, oh, but if he gets me, and you're one of those people that we're getting rid of, I'll just come back in and subscribe again. You know what's sad about that? That shows at the end of the day that you need me. That's pretty much what it comes down to. When you pop back, like, oh, they need to be in here. They need the attention. Why you're not getting what you need from Crow and Party at the end of the day? Is that bad? Wow, that's sad. So you want to go in and basically, you know, we have to go through to set up a whole new account to Google through YouTube. You got to get a Google account, new email account, all that stuff, verification on your cell phone or email and all that stuff. You got to go through just to come back in here and see little old me at the end of the day because you're bored of what they have on their channel. Because you can't do dislikes anymore, so that doesn't help anymore. So you can't come and say, well, I'm joining this channel getting dislikes. That doesn't work. Dislikes are disabled. So what are you in here for? You're in here to watch my content because you're bored. At the end of the day, you know my stuff is better. That's why. That's what it tells me. And I don't activate, once in a blue moon, I may activate comments like to be the talk, but most of the time it's disabled, so you have no voice. So what would you be in here for to begin with? You can't dislike, you have no voice. You're in here because my channel's better. And at the end of the day, as I said to you naysayers, that's why you're in here because the other channels are so boring. They don't do anything on there. It's the same old stuff. I understand, I got you. But you still gotta go. How Martin say you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get out of here. So that's why. I mean, if you're saying, yeah, I'm coming here to hit you with dislikes, that option's been disabled. It don't even exist anymore. And right now you can't speak because you don't have a voice. So more of the reason why you being here. Oh, because you're watching Mr. Bird building make a Mac controller or the way you hooked up the basement with the lights and the screens and stuff and all the different ideas I come up with that I share with my customers. Yeah, you're taking in information. The sad thing about it is you have that screen paint on your wall and I've actually seen a few of his customers, people I've seen on here, place orders or try to place orders. I say try. I said, at the end of the day, I'm not interested in I'm not trying to steal his customers. I don't want his customers at the end of the day. We don't need them. But I will help you out, you know, at the end of the day, because as I said before, you're going to have some place to go to for your screens. I mean, at the end of the day, those two are scamming you left and right. So you can't go there. And if you've been paying the cheap price that they've been charging for their products, of course, because they can't get any more for it because their products don't really do anything. I mean, they don't do what our products do at the end of the day. So we can get the money we want to get for our products because our products can take out $5,000, $4,000 projection screens, can do such a screens can't even do, you know, like go head to head with the tablecloth at the end of the day. That's sad. It is so sad. But anyway, so at the end of the day, my customer clients are different. My customer clients can afford a couple $1,000s for a screen. So they can go in and, you know, if they want to pull the trigger, they can pull the trigger on a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 projection screen. That's my clientele at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, everybody wants to save money. No one wants to sit there and spend $5 grand for a screen when you really don't have to at the end of the day. And that's why we cater to them. But you guys on Crow's List, you can't come over and buy from us because our stuff is too expensive for you. You're used to paying a certain amount of money for a screen. You get what you paid for at the end of the day. That's how it works. So we don't want your business. We're not interested. But I will help you out. I won't leave you stranded. I mean, even though you got a scam paint at the end of the day and the person who sold the product who can't back it up. But at least we try to help you out a little bit. So that's why we gave you the digital and crystal screen paint for free. That's why we went and broke down that whole black and white paint thing and made a couple free products from there that you were paying for. And on top of that, we gave you the tablecloth, which I think is the best gift of all when you think about it. Because at the end of the day, for some of you who really don't want to paint at the end of the day, you don't have to. You have a tablecloth. Surprisingly, which I'm quite shocked, almost matched a few of the certified screens. As a matter of fact, it matched the Cinema Gray perfectly. And the Cinema Gray is an $800 screen. Certified. All right, I'm happy with this for right now. We'll leave this on here. But until then, you got to deal with this mess. You got to deal with the simple fact that you got scammed. If you have this product on your wall, you got scammed. You got a black and white paint sitting on your wall. And that person can sit there and say, oh, no, but that's a lie. Nope, that's his video. That's him in the video. Is it not? Don't leave the room. Accept it. Deal with it. That's what you support. You support the scammer. That's his video, right? That's his environment, right? That's his hand in the video, right? What challenge did we give Crow yesterday? We gave him the challenge to back his product up, did we not? Did we not tell him to go in and make his product at a 2, 3, 4, and 5 tablespoons of black paint per quart? He didn't do the demonstration at all, period. We gave him a demonstration to do against the tablecloth. He didn't do that either. We sent links, multiple links, back in 2021 to his channel and talked to him and asked him to do this, and he replied no back. It don't hurt us at the end of the day. He says, no, it hurts y'all. We're not buying his products at the end of the day. We don't do business with them. Y'all do. So how come he can't back this up? Now, I'm a person who believes in giving a person a second chance. I gave Partey multiple chances to send the product over. I said, look, you might have made a mistake. I don't know. Maybe you had a bad day. I don't know. I'm going to place the order again and give you a chance to send that shipment through. We gave it to him the second time. He canceled again. I said, fine. I'm just going to buy the third one for a trophy because we know you're not going to be to produce your product. This product is supposed to do all these amazing things, and yet you're afraid to ship it out. So we're going to give Jamie one more chance. I'm going to give you this black and white paint challenge again today. We'll mark it for today. Now, what we are requesting is the fact that you make the product out of a quart of white paint and you add in 2, 3, 4, and 5 per each quart. 2 tablespoons black, which is on the demonstration right now, 2 tablespoons of black paint. And this one, and the next one you put in 3, and the next one you put in 4, and you will do the demonstrations live so everybody can see it. That's what you're going to have to do. You will name off the paint. Okay, I'm doing this one right here. I'm putting that in there. Doing right here. I'm putting that in there. And you will put the product against your screens. You will sit back 12 to 13 feet from the screen. You will not be sitting up on top of the screen to do these demonstrations. You don't have to have a meter present in the room. You just have to show that your product does not match these products in any way. We don't want a bump. We don't want a hiccup. We want a difference between night and day. If you walk outside right now and it's nighttime, you're not going to say it's daytime. You're going to say it's nighttime. That's what I mean by huge difference. Just like if I go back 18 feet and I stick your screen on that acoustic screen and I go back and put on a red screen, your screen turns white against my screen by 18 feet. I can see that from there with window light cascading in. That's the kind of difference you're going to have to show. We don't want that bare silver screen nonsense where you were just showing a slight little bump. We don't want that crap. We want to see a difference. Because at the end of the day, customer can just do the same thing. What's the difference between your product and what's your difference between the customer going into Home Depot? We need to blow that up right there. Yeah, I need to blow that up. Hold on for a minute. I didn't see that there. There it is right there. Crow 76. But anyway, it doesn't make a difference anyway. We know what the inside of your house looks like. And I'm pretty sure your fans do know what the inside of your house looks like. Unless somebody went in, did a YouTube video, took the exact duplicate of your freaking dinette set and everything in your hand, cut off, had the same size hand you got in the demonstration and did that demonstration. That is you, my man. And no one says mix. Partey doesn't even say mix. You're the only one that says mix. The only one. I don't see anybody on eBay that says mix. You're the only one that says mix. Well, yeah, that's you right there. Making black and white paint. So that's what we're going to give you a chance today. We're going to give you a chance today. I'm going to do the right after this video is done. I'm going to go in and give you the challenge again. We'll put all the instructions in for you again. And we'll give you a chance today to, I'll give you 3 chances. I'll do one for tomorrow for you too. And we'll date them. They have to be done today. And if he doesn't do them well, we know what it is. We all know what it is at the end of the day. Just like I told you when you were talking on that trash about how we had a fake Cinemax. I said, well, if I have a fake one here, do the exact same demonstration. Where's the demonstration at, Jamie? Nowhere to be found. You can't even back up your products at the end of the day. Gave you them, do the tablecloth. You haven't done the tablecloth yet. It's not looking good. So that's why we get those slew of angry emails in there, because that's Jamie acting out at the end of the day because he can't back his products up. And the only thing he can do is scream and yell at us. What are you screaming and yelling at me for? I can back my products up. I bought me an extra tablecloth just to put against my screen for fun. Hey, you chewing on my chair? Okay. All right, let me go put this challenge in real quick because I want to get downstairs. I want to work on something today. Yesterday, I took the time off to do paperwork. I had to do a ton of freaking paperwork, and I had to submit a bunch of applications to forum sites because you know why? The blacklist is going up. So I'm going to give you, before you end up like Partey splattered all over Google, and you don't want that because he's on a blacklist for now. Before you that goes down, and mind you, you can sit there and put all you want. I'm a scammer. You got to have proof to back it up. We can call you a scammer at the end of the day for making black and white paint and scamming your customers because that's a video of you making black and white paint at the end of the day. There is no videos of me like that. And on top of that, the simple fact that you can't back your product up. And in that video, I took your tutorial video and I made your product right there on camera. Then painted it down to a screen that end up matching your product at the end of the day. And it didn't match the Metallica mix, it matched the personal mix. So no, not good. And then all of a sudden the video just disappears off your account and nobody can find it. But we're the only ones who have it. Yeah. You can't call someone a scammer that you got proof they're scamming. So what you're going to do, you're going to say that our product matches black paint. We got 18 demonstrations showing it doesn't. Matches a tablecloth. We got 3 of those downstairs to show it doesn't. Where's your proof? You don't have any. All right, let's go over here. And even on your eBay account looks scammy. Like I said, eBay looks scammy. You're freaking, I bet he has the same policy on, he probably hasn't even changed it. I guarantee it's saying the same thing where you spell delivered incorrect. I guarantee it's saying the same thing over and over again. We have 2 policies saying, 1, if the paint lands on your property, it's canceled. No, it's yours. And 2, if you open it, it's yours. I don't know how to go with that one. Man, he gonna get to the point. He gonna scam y'all so bad. He gonna get to the point where he's just gonna start sending containers to your house that are just going to be metal containers. If he goes back to the metal containers, you guys are doomed. I mean, really doomed. I'll tell you why. Because you're going to have to open up one of them bad boys to see the color of it. At least if it's a clear container, you can do like we did. We opened it up and we could see it wasn't the product. But if he sends you a steel container, you're screwed at the end of the day because you can't open that up. That means you violated his policy. But he got 2 up there protecting him. Okay, so say if the container is clear, he got 1 policy saying if it lands on the site, then it's definitely is yours. If it just hits your property, it's yours. It's no return. So he's covered there. And another one, if you open it, is yours. He got it covered pretty good. He's scamming the daylights out of y'all. Hold on for a minute. We gotta look at this real quick. He's gonna be ranting. He's definitely gonna be ranting like crazy. I'm expecting him to rant anyway, so we don't care. He's gonna be ranting like crazy. Let's go over and let's check out. These are Partey's cancellations. Let's go over the Crows section over here. It's funny how they do videos, but they can't do any of these videos like this. Let's go to the Crows part cancellation. There's Crows cancellations over here. Good gracious, man. It's just sad at the end of the day. You know, I don't even know what makes it worse. Does it make it worse that they basically gave us the invite to buy and we came in and bought and they still canceled? That's just funny. All right, let's go pop over here real quick. I want to look at his, he's going to be ranting, so I don't care about this, but this is the link he sent to us to go buy from him originally before he did all the 15 cancellations. So he tells us to buy whatever we want, and we go and we purchase. I told you about the product that showed up with the customer, who we showed off the crow's paint. You know, they got delivered here. That stuff matches a tablecloth. What's your argument against that one too? The Metallica mix matched a tablecloth downstairs, and also two black and white paint. We made that one. We literally made that paint live by using black and white paint using his tutorial video. He still hasn't. We got to discuss that one too. We got to discuss that one too, because that's another thing that shows proof of a bigger scammer. That your product, the Metallica mix, we got the unboxing video for it, unboxing it, unbagging it, and then on top of that, we have it downstairs, and even the container matched a tablecloth. Please, we need you to explain that one. Let's go over here real quick. He's gonna be rant. We all know. Watch his rants. His rants is gonna be like crazy. But we're recording all this anyway because this just shows how crazy scammers get. Let's go over here. Let's see. I'm gonna go over to his shop. Let's go pop in the shop. I'm gonna look at his cancellation policy. Look, he's ranting already. Let's move. Let me see. Which one we want? We want this one right here. No, we want the hybrid. We want the Cinemax here. Let's look at this cancel policy. All right. See if he changed it. No, it's still there. It is still there after we made it. It's still there. Wow. You guys, you buy this stuff? Really? We got to post this on ABS forums today. You buy this stuff? Really? Really? Seriously? Remember, there is no returns on refunds or refunds once you open the product. I do not know if you tampered with it after you open it. So it's like a 5-year-old was writing this. Open it. So make sure if you don't want the product sent. Oh, good gracious, man. Pay someone to do this for you. I'm pretty sure your wife's grammar got to be better than this. Make sure the product sent it back. Make sure the product, okay, man. If you don't want the product, send it back the way I shipped it, unopened. All right, that's one policy right there. Now let's see what the second one over here says on the return policy here. Returns and refund policy. Once the product is delivered, again, can you please, you can't even spell deliver. How is anybody going to buy from you at the end of the day and you can't spell deliver? It's one thing. It's one thing if you make a mistake. People do it all the time. But this has been this way since 2021. I can go back to my videos of 2021 and I can still show you have it spelled delivered. All right, I'm going to put this on you right now. This is going to stay this way for the rest. Hey, Jamie Fernando, if you change that to the proper spelling of deliver, that means I'm smarter than you and you just admitted it. There we go. It'll be like that forever. I did the same thing with the other site because he's so arrogant, man. At the end of the day, you know, I mean, he comes full glass that I don't care if someone says that to me, whatever. I don't care. I'm going to change it back. I'm not going to look at an idiot from other people. You think I'm stupid? I'm playing that dumb mind game with you. He'll play that mind game with me. I'll play the mind game with him. But anyway, here's it. Returns and refund policy. You got two going up at the same time. Once the product is delivered, no refunds or no returns or refunds. Please make sure to ask any questions before you purchase a product. So that means the minute that product is delivered on your property, no returns, no refunds. But over here it says you don't get a refund if you open up the container of paint. So which one is it? Is it if it lands on your property, or if it is it that at the end of the day, if you open it? Now, if he switches over to metal containers, you really wouldn't be able to tell what was in it at all, period. How would you know if it would work if you can't open it up? There's no equal exchange here at all. Anywhere in the policy, no equal exchange. Now, in our site, we have a silver. People can't sit there and complain. He only makes it in black, and that's basically about it. And that's the only color he has is black. Let me show you something right here. For you naysayers who make that statement and don't know jack at the end of the day. I hate embarrassing people at the end of the day, I really do. Let's go over here to Marketplace. This is my site. Now, when you go into Marketplace and you scroll down here, right? Now you see the These are clear. They only come in one color. But if you come in because it's an invisible technology, but you come over 1 gallon of the Phantom, all right? And you make that statement, it only comes in one color. I hate to talk to you later, but that's how you talk, right? Let me see, Black Phantom 21. Oh, that's an acoustic screen. We don't have that in colors. That only comes in one color only because it's clear. You're not going to need that in multicolors. It's not possible for that. Here we go, Phantom. All right. When you rant and carry on talking about, it only comes in one color and only can choose black, how dumb do you think I am at the end of the day? I hate to speak to you that way, but this is to my naysayers, people that come in my channel start talking dumb nonsense. Do you do any research before you open your pie hole at the end of the day? Seriously? You think the person who developed the website wouldn't know what he has on his website to begin with? How dumb can you be to come in my channel and be a complete idiot at the end of the day for me to embarrass you? Is this what you like? Do you like to be embarrassed at the end of the day? Because I have no problem in embarrassing you. What do you see right here? Do you see right there? What does that say? That's a free color option, isn't it? You have the option of deep red, your gunmetal, black, and what does that last one? It's silver, which means, and this is also to some of my customers, not all of them, but some of them, do not order a black screen unless you're ready for it. It's a screen that's not for everybody. That's why we have a silver version of it right there. But we'll get people that will look at my black screens over here and they want that whole OLED black design. I'm used to being around black technology. We got customers that love the black technology, but then we got some that are not used to it. They haven't adjusted to it yet. So we advise, that's why we have a color option. You cannot click out of that shopping cart until you select the color. Until you select the color, you can't purchase the product, which means you knew what you were purchasing when you placed the order. So when you sit there and say, I didn't know, you did know, because you can't click out of the shopping cart until you select a color. So if you see a silver there, that means it's in a silver. There you go. That's why we have all this information here for you to help you out. We even have the whole PayPal for so and so and so, blah, 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 blah. Same thing he has over there. But we have a color option. This is why Jamie lost his claim, because he claimed that the Cinemax came in black. It doesn't come in black. It only comes in gray. You would have a color option at the bottom if it did. But that's right there. For those of you who want to get the black screens, I explained to you, it's not a screen. It's going to be, it has bright levels and everything. But if you want those high white levels and that's what you're obsessed with, silver. Go with the silver. If you want something where the white levels are going to be fair and you're going to get a little bit more dark contrast levels, but not as dark as the blacker screen, gunmetal. And then we had deep red, which people use that for game and other stuff like that. It's used for other different forms of applications. But there you go. So we have it there. It's right there for you. And then we have boom, 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 boom. And then we have over here for the description of the product. Boom, 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 boom. These are all the tests over here. Everything here. All right then. Let's go over to his page, where you should be having all this information to read through. You don't have all that information. And your policy should have all this information to read through. That's how you know it's a dummy page. Even Part A has enough information for you to read through at the end of the day. Let me go over here real quick. Hydroelectric energy. Oh, I want to build those reactors so bad. Let me see here. That's a big news. That broke up. I didn't even know he was with Lisa Bonet. I never knew that. That's weird. I never knew that him and Lisa Bonet were married. I never knew that. This is what we're studying today, boys and girls. I'm studying hydroelectric energy. Yes. Every week I pick something to study, and I'm studying hydroelectric energy. So it's an interesting topic. I'm all into that, trying to do other resources besides basically paying for the everyday bills, the other resources. So I'm studying that right there. It's pretty interesting too. Really, really interesting. But as you can see, yeah, you got two canceled out policies going on at the same time. This would save your neck in PayPal easily. Easy would save your neck. If you go into file a complaint and you say, look, he has two return options going off at the same time, PayPal will come in here and look at this and go, wait a minute. Yeah, it's saying one that you if you open it. Now, if he goes back to those metal containers like here on his account over here on eBay, if he goes back to these metal containers, you're going to have to open it eventually to see exactly what you're getting. This doesn't make any sense either because these containers don't even match his original container. You can tell this is an old picture. This is a very old picture because we have the new container of the Metallica Mix 2.0. And that thing came in a plastic container. These are the old ones. On this one, even this site looks scammy because, like I said, Cinemax HD. How are you selling a Cinemax, but you got Hybrant over here and you got the 2.0? I can see if it says Cinemax, Hybrant, and the Metallica Mix. I can see if they had both of them in the caption. Then you would say, okay, he's got three of them. Then where's the Cinemax? Shouldn't the Cinemax be in here too? Because what are you buying at the end of the day? If you click on this, this is what's going to show up in your statement, in your credit card statement. That's why we went to the website, because we had a detailed statement, and you're going to need that at the end of the day, because if you don't, you're not getting your money back. You're going to have that. In the credit card statement, it said that what we ordered, everything to a T. That's how we're able to fight the claim, because it can show what we purchased. You click on here, you're not going to be to fight this, because I don't even know how would you even go about getting your product on what you wanted, because does he have anything here at the bottom? So last time he said something here, say you can email me. So right here, he doesn't even have any things here that says email me for other paint selections. 1/4 Pro Cinemax. So you're saying it's 1/4. This is the description, but your product description doesn't match the product that you're selling right here. Because in here you have the Hybrant Mix and you have the Metallica Mix. This is what's going to show up on your statement right here. He could send you this right here at the end of the day. So it's like, if you go buy a Sony projector, if I'm buying a Sony projector on eBay, it says Sony projector VPL FH30. It has a description of it at the bottom, and it shows a Sony projector right here. What would it sound projector? And there's a Panasonic projector right here. That doesn't make any sense. And at that, the cans are old. And you see that background picture right there? That's the same background picture right there in table that he has in the video right over here of him scamming you. See? Same table too. Oh man, how life is interesting. See what I mean? I told you. You guys got scammed on so many levels. It's not even funny. We could give you a dump truck full of evidence, and you guys still don't see it. Well, some of you do. I had some people come back and tell me thank you. But yeah, see that same picture? That same picture shows up in the majority of videos. I don't know what it is about this picture, but if you look at a lot of his videos, that picture shows up in a lot of his videos. But the same table, and this right here, is showing up right here in his listing right over here. See? Same picture, same table. Now he changed out the dinette set so that way it doesn't match up in the video. You just because you change up the dinette set previously, it doesn't change that in your older videos. It still shows the table and it still shows the picture in the back. If you're going to go back and delete all those videos and start off with the new ones, that doesn't work that way. But if you're calling someone a scammer, at the end of the day, your products don't even match. And your containers are old tin containers, which means these are old pictures. Because we got the newer version of this, and it came in a plastic container. So how do you even sum that up? Now, down here, if you say you go in here and you click, of course, you can't buy it if you're only overseas, because that's how it's set up. So then you buy in, you click. What are you actually getting? Because it says right here, it says Cinemax. Right over here, you got two different screen paints here. One's a Hybrant, one's a Metallica Mix. Now I can see at the bottom if he had something that said, okay, email me on which ones you want. But then again, that would be kind of sketchy too, because why would you need to email him if eBay has a category list? which means you can put multiple categories of your product in to sell. If you look at the entire policy right here at the bottom, it just says covers up to 100 to 135 inch screen. That's what you're seeing right here. Check out our reviews. That's all you have here. How would the customer get exactly what he wanted at the end of the day if you don't have the exact same product that's being sold in the description of the product? And then here, I don't know, this is only for overseas only. We already discussed this right here. This is going to turn into a complete nightmare for him right there from the door. I don't care about this. This doesn't bother me at all. At the end of the day, your site looks scammy as on the what. You trying to slam me with this, you don't realize that your site looks very scammy. So this product is for overseas orders only. US people from the US are not going to buy from here because you're saying it's only for the US only. So if it's only for the US only and you're charging $80, but your shipping is I forget the name of it. It's shipping to be shipped a little bit faster than the everyday shipping, and it's $21. So see, I'm coming from France, and I see this, right? And I buy this, right? I get it for 80 bucks. That means you're going to have to ship this to me because I'm going to look at the bottom of the shipping. Everybody checks out the bottom of the shipping when they're buying something. They want to know how much it's going to cost them. And I'm looking at this and go, what the freak is this? And I go back and I copy and take this out right here. So we're going to see what that is, right? Because most people don't understand what that is. And they go hit that, right? What does that mean? And it pops up saying that the shipping by freight ensures goods arrive faster than a regular transit time, which means you're going to have to ship that at the same transit time or whatever this is supposed to be overseas, which means it's going to cost you a lot of money, more than $80 to ship that out. Because shipping regular by flat rate overseas, if you ship to Canada at a medium-sized box, is $40. That's Canada. Once you reach out of Canada and you start hitting Australia and France and Italy and Israel and all other countries, you can go up to 80 bucks easy on a medium. I shipped to Ireland on a large size box. It cost me 107 bucks, a large box. So that would take away most of your profit, with them only paying $20.40 for actual shipping. And since they paid for it out of their pocket, they're going to be expecting to have that fast shipping because they paid for it. They're going to go back and argue to PayPal. Well, I paid for the fast shipping and it's not even here yet. They're going to hit you with a have not received right against you. There you go. And if your package is overseas and it gets stuck in customs somewhere, well, it's going to take forever for you to get your money. It's going to take a while for you to get your money back at the end of the day. You, excuse my French people, screwed yourself pretty bad on that one. That's what's going to happen with that little nightmare for you. Now, getting back to this, as you can see, that one doesn't have any policy for return. Does it have any policies for return on that one? Was there a policy return? I don't think there was a policy return on that one. Let me see something for a minute. I don't think we had a policy popped up for return. Where is there a return policy? No. You don't have a return policy here. Nowhere. Bottom of the page. No, there's nothing there. You don't even have a return policy here. Nothing. Let me go over here. Let me see. Just want to make sure we're not, talking about this. And at the end of the day, details for shipping. Let me see what we got here. Maybe he has it in here. All right. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna open. No. You don't have a return policy in here at all, period. So if a customer got this from overseas, how would he be able to return this or get an equal exchange if the product came out defaulty or defective or something like that? How would he be able to do that? You don't have an exchange policy here. Nothing at all. All right, that scammy is I don't know what. Products are not matching what's on the screen, not matching what you're selling from the door. You're selling 1 quart. It says right here clearly 1 quart of Crow's Cinemax HD screen paint. And at the top here, you're selling 2 different products that have nothing to do with the description of the product itself. Over here, you have it for 20 bucks and 40 cents for the shipping, which we know if you try to ship this For the express shipping that we have over here under this standard overseas, that'll cost you easy $80 with no problem. So you wouldn't be making any money at the end of the day. So I got one for you. Now mind you, I'm gonna tell you why I control Crow, and I'll tell you why. Remember when I sat there and I said to him, I said, if you change this out, that means I'm smarter than you. Remember when I said that? I can go back and show you where he has come in and he's changed this. So he came in and he changed this right here. He changed it, but he didn't change this. You know why? Because I made the statement, if he changes this particular right here, it would show that I'm smarter than him. And he knows I have a recording of this. But I also have a recording where this right here was different and you wanted to change this. You also went in and you changed and took out the raven symbol you had here that said Crow on it that you had here and put this one back to the original, which means if you went back into editing and you change this and you change this, how come you didn't change this? You know why you can't change that? Because I said on camera, if you change that, I'm smarter than you. That has been that way since last year. So you can't make any money off that page. You'll end up owing money at the end of the day on that one. Let's get back real quick to this right here. This is scamming zone. Now what? You got two cancellations here. One saying if you open it, it's yours because he doesn't know if you tampered with it or not. Can't give your money back once you open the product, right? And one here at the bottom saying that he cannot give you a refund if it's delivered. Once the product is delivered, no refunds at all. Because at the end of the day, the reason why he's saying that, because say you happen to pop up and see my video showing me matching this product to black and white paint. And you see that and you want your money back. Because at the end of the day, you literally could have made the product with black and white paint. His policy states that the minute it lands on your property, it's yours. Which means even if you do open it up and you happen to find out it does match black and white paint, he's covered. That's a scammer move at the end of the day. Because that ensures him either way that he's going to be able to keep that money. Because it landed on your property. You let me know if you ever seen a policy like that, ever, when you go to buy something. Oh no, the minute this lands on your property, it's yours. It could come to your property busted, broken, whatever can happen. Heck, you get a TV set. Remember you had a TV set from Walmart and that thing came there and the box was all dented up. Because it landed on your property, it's yours. It could have been dropped, screen could be cracked, it could have dead pixels in it, anything could be wrong with it when it gets there. But you open it up and plug it in, it don't work. So you violated two policies. One, you opened it up. And two, it landed on your property. Yeah, that definitely, that comes out real, yeah. Good luck on that one. Definitely good luck on that one. Let's go over to this fellow right here. He's selling this product for $45. I actually bought his product. His product is actually very good. I bought his product. Now he has free shipping. Real nice, real nice, real nice. $45, much cheaper than Crow's. And I tested the stuff with Crow's. His stuff is better than Crow's. It is at the end of the day. It's much better. See all the information, how professional he looks, how professional looks. See how he has a description out, nice description, nice summary, very beautiful. See all that information? See how that looks professional? Very well done, very well done. Look at this. Nice summary. Look at the shipping policy, very nice. See, that's how you do it. And when you look at his page at the top, see where it has the product here. The product here matches the product here. See how it all matches? Nice and neat. Very well. Professional done. Professional done. Professional done. And then you go back and you look at this freaking bazaar. This nonsense on the other page. This crap going on right now. Look at this nonsense. Spelling errors. The product doesn't even match the description that's on the page. The shipping doesn't make any sense. Go down to the bottom. This is all he has for the description of his product. That's it. This is it right there. That is it. That's it. And putting this up there doesn't help you at the end of the day. It makes you look bad when you put stuff up there. You have to be able to keep things. If we say something about your product and we say, well, Crow's a scammer, we got to be able to back it up. And we can. That's why we got that video you making that black and white paint. We can back it up. That clearly shows that you're scamming people. We have videos asking you to back it up and you still haven't done it yet. So we can back up what we say about you, but you can't just put that down there because you can't back it in the day. And people are going to look at that and they're going to say, this person has problems. Where's the video at? Where's the proof? You don't have anything there. You're just talking. That's all you have. That doesn't bother. That hurts you more than it hurts us at the end of the day. But even your site looks scammy. You don't have any information here at all on your product. This is it. This is all you have. That's it. You don't even have a category list. See this fellow right here? He got a category list. He got one here. If you go click on this product right here, you got a category list. He got one here. He sells, let me see how it's done. He done a very nice job on his. Look at this. Look how professional that looks. See all the information he gives you? Crow can't give you that kind of information because Crow doesn't know anything about screen paint at all. He can't put this down. If you look at any of his product descriptions, they look like a 5-year-old kid wrote that. See how he explains everything crystal clear, like a professional? So what information he put down? This is a man who knows his product. Now look at Crow's description right here. The mix is my favorite one of all my mixes. It will give you well-balanced picture. From your ultra short throw projector, it works best with 2800 lumens and up. Test it with 1080p and 4K. Great with same light environment. Great with some light environment. So some light environment, how are you comparing your stuff to us? We don't do some light. We do all the light. So yeah, okay. Some light environment. One quart covers up to 120 inch screen. But on your eBay listing, it says you cover up to 135. So which one is it? Gray mix. Please email me if you have any issues. Remember, there is no returns or refunds once you open the product. I do not know if you tamper with it. See, he basically squeezed in the summary and all that into the return policy and has another return policy. That is so unprofessional right there. Your wording sounds unprofessional. Then you have another return policy on top of another return policy on top of that. And then at the bottom, you have shipping info. This is your shipping info right here. What about acts of God? So what happens if your stuff gets caught in the middle? You can't even protect yourself at the end of the day. That's it. That's all you have. Boom, 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 and that's it. Where's your information? You're missing a ton of information. Information, name of the product, Final Black Phantom 21 Invisible, spray on paint, Elitis, which is the category, screen size, 100 inch to 130 inch, racial size. What's the screen size, racial size for yours? What's the different varieties you have? We have 16.9, 1610, 235.1, ultra short throw, and projector mapping compatible because I have the equipment here for projector mapping. I can put that down there. Fully weatherproof because we test our screens outside. They've been outside. We know you test them from sun to sundown. Lumen count 1000 inside, 3800 lumens inside and up. 4K and 3D ready. Resolution 720p, 1080p, 4K. Over 18 screens certified. We can put that in there. You know why? Because we have over 18 certified screens our products are tested against. All this information must be on there. If you're talking about what is advanced ambient light rejection, most people know what that is advanced ambient light rejection technology. Explains what it is. What is color advancement technology or heightened technology? Explains what it is. What is white level heightened technology? It explains what it is. Surface. You don't have a surface category. Explaining on what surface it can be sprayed to. Painting applications, 10 to 30 minutes with a fan or longer or depending on the size of the screen. All this information has to be down there. Can you do it with a roller? No, you can't do it with a roller. What surfaces can you paint it on? What's the shelf life on your product? How long can your product sit on top of a shelf before it starts to deteriorate? Is it low VOC? Is it eco-friendly? Oh, cleanup. You have nothing there for cleanup. Soap, water, and then you have a summary. A summary explains everything about the product, this and the other, so and so and so. Then you have keep out of reach of pets. That's just one section. Then you got to jump over this section, which has the entire policy on this side. You don't have nothing like that on your page. Not a thing. Your page sounds like a 3-year-old wrote it at the end of the day. Black Phantom technology. This is the Phantom the paint we have downstairs up on the ceiling, the Phantom technology right here. It even has it right here. We can't ship overseas due to COVID-19. Name of the product, the category of the product, what color is it? Ultra black, screen size from 100 to 150 inches. Right here, all this information has to be put down here for your customers. But you don't have that information down there at all, period. White level heightener technology, our darkest and blackest screen paints can maintain an outstanding white level without becoming dark or muddy when it becomes too bright, colorful, or white images. See, it has to sound professional. Not like it's like Beaker from Freak whatchamacallit. I'm not trying to be rude here, but come on, man. He had plenty of time to fix that mess. When I write something down, I do a spelling checker. So we come through with a spelling checker and we do this to make sure everything is correct. And your site is sounding like Beaker wrote that bad boy. And this is what you write down in yours. You spell mix with an I. This is quartz. That one is supposed to be a 1. That's an I. This is my mix. You start off with this is my mix. It's supposed to be a specification sheet. A specification sheet doesn't start off like that. Specification sheets are with the name, the category of the product. It's how many lumens it can take, if it can be used outside, all that stuff. That's a category sheet. This is not a category. This is a summary. This is my favorite mix, one of my mixes, one of my favorite mixes. It will give you well-balanced picture from your ultra short throw. What in the world are you writing here, man? It will give you well-balanced picture from your ultra short. That doesn't, it's not even worded right. This is my favorite one of all my mixes. This is my favorite one of all my mixes. It will give you well-balanced picture from your ultra short throw. Good gracious. It works best with 2800 lumens. You should have just spelled out lumens. Most people are not going to know what LMS is. And it's so, why you should have a separation here and up. Why is this capitalized? Test it with 1080p. Is this supposed to be, is this all one sentence? Or is this supposed to be separated here? This should be separated. You should have a capital T here with, good gracious, I can spell and I want to spell and check your page right now. It says Eric gave me daylight side of me. 1080p, oh my goodness, 1080p and 4K, great with some light environment, some light environments. So at least you're being honest there. 1 quart. See, that's a 1. That is not a 1. That is an I. All right, I'm not going to go any farther in this, man. And we can all tell you spelling's bad, grammar's bad, all that's bad. I would basically get a spelling checker to go through all this right here and have somebody look this over for you at the end of the day. Not everybody's grammar is going to be perfect, but they do make stuff to fix your grammar to make it sound better. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And if you can't afford the spelling thing, you can just go into your Hotmail. Your Hotmail automatically has a spelling checker in it. You just copy and paste the whole thing in there, and it shows you how to recorrect. The only thing is you might have to get somebody to do it for you, because if you don't know what you're recorrecting or how it's supposed to be sounded, it still could come out sound like you're a bit illiterate. Right here, you spelled delivered wrong. This is not how you spell delivered. That is definitely, where's it at? On open, let me see, delivered. That's incorrect. I've been saying that for the longest time. That is incorrect. That's not how you spell delivered. Let's search it for this. This is how you want to spell it. That's how it's spelled, delivered. So you can basically go into your, fix that by just, all you have to do, Crow, to fix this is how lazy you are at the end of the day. I don't even know why anybody would even trust your product. You're too lazy to spell the word deliver correctly. Let me show you a faster way to do it. This is not how you spell delivered. My goodness, man. And I've been telling you this about, I bet you'll be a week from now, and it'll still say the same thing at the end of the day. Is that there? No, that's on his website. He has on the main website has that weird. See right there where it says delivered? You spelled that wrong. I've been telling you this since 2021 about that. This is what you do. Go down and copy and paste. Do this right here. If you don't even know the proper word, how delivered is spelled, look it up in the dictionary or Google it, for goodness sakes. Hit your back button, go to search, right? Search will give you the correct way on how you're spelling it. You come over here and you copy and you paste it, or click on this right here and it will put it up top. We just copy and paste it from here like this, like so. Make a copy of it right there. Go back to your website in editing mode, remove that out of the way, and just basically paste it in there. Good gracious. I've been telling you that since last freaking year that you need to fix that mess. That is pathetic. How you on a screen paint you can't even properly spell? I hate to say that, but man, everybody has a problem with spelling here. We all do, but you can fix it. There's technology that makes it easy for you to fix these mistakes. That has literally been there since freaking last year, and you haven't even spelled that correctly at all. You're just too lazy to do it at the end of the day. That is just downright laziness right there. I can come back to this video a month from now, and they'll still say the same thing. You need to have your wife or maybe your kid come in and write your pages for you, because this doesn't even sound professional at all. You didn't even start it off with the category at all, period. There's no specifications, nothing. This is my favorite one of all my mixes. It will give you well-balanced picture from your ultra short throw. Literally, seriously? You can't be writing this. Projector, it worked, from your ultra short throw projector, it worked best with 2800 lumens. I swear, you sound just like Charlie on Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I swear you do. I'm not trying to be rude here, man, but good gracious, man, fix this mess, please. I've had people come up to me, like I have a spelling error, and they're like, yo, Ken, you spell something wrong. Like, oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And I'll go in and fix it. That's it. I mean, you got so much pride at the end of the day. Your pride is making you look like a downright idiot at the end of the day. Because you don't want to go fix it because of your whole pride thing. You need to go fix this. Ain't nobody going to buy from you if you can't spell right. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not saying everybody's going to be spelling bee masters at the end of the day. Everybody's going to make mistakes, but we have equipment out there. We have software that will allow you to go in and correct your stuff. Sometimes spelling checker doesn't work for other people because if they don't know what they're spelling to begin with, a spelling checker don't mean jack. But if Google is telling you how, because sometimes you can't even trust Google at the end of the day. Google will jack you up too at the end of the day. So sometimes you got to pop open that dictionary and look for yourself. But you're not even wording it right. It sounds like a 5-year-old wrote this. This is my favorite. Why do you have a capital here? This shouldn't even be a cap. This should not be a capital at all. This is my favorite one of all my mixes. It will give you well-balanced picture from your ultra short throw projector. Well-balanced picture, well-balanced. What the freak is well balanced? You and partain these freaking theories, man, drive me crazy. I can break down your freaking much more easy. What do you freaking mean by well balanced? You just have to break that down. What do you mean by well balanced? Like if I give a category for a heightener or whatever technology, I break it down what it means. So what do you mean by well balanced? You talk about balance and contrast, well balanced in colors, well balanced in white levels, gain. What are you talking about? That can be anything. Let me see. 20, 100 lumens. Lumens. Why do you have this right next to this? This should be separated. I would spell out lumens because most people are not even going to know what that is to begin with. And up. Okay. Test it. Test it. Did you starting off with a whole new sentence? That should be a capital right there. Is that all one running at the same time? Test it with 1080p and 4K. 4K. Great with some light. That doesn't make any sense. Test it with 1080. Test it with 1080p and 4K. Great with some light environments. My goodness. 1 quart. 1 quart. There's one right here, but this is an I. Jamie Fernando. This is an I. Gonzalez Fernando. That's an I. You spell 1 quart, I quart. That's literally saying I quart. Over here, you have 1 quart covers up to 130. You need to sync this correctly with your eBay page. Your eBay is saying 135. You're saying 120 here. Which one is it? Because this doesn't even sync, right? You think people's like, oh, you're just messing. No, I'm dead serious. If I'm gonna sit there and talk about somebody, at the end of the day, I'm gonna back up what I'm saying. If I tell you his pace is 135, it says 135. Here we go. Again, there you go. 100 inch to 135. So this quart paints hovers up to 100 and 135. But on your page right here, it says only to 100, 120 inches. Which one is? That's a 15 more inches difference than the other one. That doesn't make any sense. Your pages have to be synced. Let me see. Quart covers up to 100 to 125. Gray mix. 100 and not even gray mix. What the heck? 4K, great with some light environments. 1 quart covers up 100 to 120 inch. Where's your aspect ratio? So are you doing 16:9, 16:10, 235.1, 239.1, 4.3, 1.1? Well, you're not doing 1.1. That'd be stupid. But if you could cover, you should have 16:9 there for your aspect ratio. So it should say screen size 100 to 120 inch, aspect ratio 16:9, 16:10, or some projectors do 15:9. I have a projector that does 14:9 downstairs. I don't even know what that's for. Letterbox, full, all that crap is on there. But anyway, mostly you would put 16:9 because that's mostly what people will cover. Then you should put 16:9 to 235.1. If you're doing 235.1, your screen size wouldn't be 100 to 120 inch. It'd be uneven numbers. It'd be like 114, 113, 128, 123. That'd be there, depending on if it's. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, people. I'm explaining I'm sorry. I went too far into it, didn't I? Well, you have to know this stuff if you're going to be developing projection screens. If I lost you on this, then it means that's what you're going to have to know at the end of the day. I'm sorry, but that's how it works. You know what I mean? Your page can't look like an idiot wrote it at the end of the day. I'm sorry, but this is just the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I never really broke this down. So you got 1 quart covers up to, so what if you have a 235.1 setting in your setup? What does it cover under a 235.1? Or 239.1. It's not there. So 1 quart covers up to 100 inch to 120 inch gray mix. That's how it ends? Are you kidding me? You're reading this with me. 1 quart covers up to 100 inch to 120 inch gray mix. Please email me. It just sounds like you started off one conversation here, pause for a minute, and then started a whole new one over here. Please email me if you have any issues. There should be a period right there, unless you're going to run it off over here. And then the policy, which this should be down here, is running into this. Like he's hiding it. This should be out in the open over here. Why is it two separates here or there? You're all over the map with this thing, man. Why would you? I got to read this again. This is my favorite. shouldn't be a capital, one of all my mixes. It will give you well balanced from your ultra short throw. Well, what does it say about long throw or short throw? Doesn't say anything about that. What about DLP projectors, LED projectors, LCD projectors, laser projectors? Does it say anything about that? What's the distance throw ratio? It doesn't even have that on there. What about how many coats does it take to apply to a screen? How long does it take for a screen to dry? Can you use it with gnat rollers or can you use it with foam rollers? What is the application for spraying? What kind of paint sprayer should you use at the end of the day? What do you recommend? What's the drying time? What's the drying time indoor or outdoor? What's the display indoor outdoor? So how many lumens for indoor and outdoor? You just have best with 2000 lumens. But what if the person uses it outdoors? The lumen count changes when you're outdoors. It definitely changes. It goes a little higher. So what has it been tested on for outdoors? You don't have that there at all, period. You don't have a category. You have gray mix here, but it should be category right here. What is the category list of this product? What does it fall under? You make multiple ones. It doesn't have that even in there. I gotta go back to my page. I don't have time to go back to my page. He doesn't have nothing here. What's the shelf life? Does it say keep out of reach of children and pets in case they try to eat this stuff at the end of the day? Is it even weatherproof? Does it say anything about weatherproof? What's the surface can it be applied onto? Does it say anything about wood, stucco, styrofoam, plexiglass, PVC, glass, metal? Does it say anything about that? It says nothing about that. So what would you know what you could paint it to at the end of the day? Does it work with motorized projection screens? Is it designed to not crack or peel? It doesn't have anything there at all. There's nothing there. It's just nothing is there at all, period. You just have this is just so runoff. This is my favorite, one of all my mixes. It will give you well-balanced picture from your ultra short throw. So you're taking it that everyone's using this is going to be using an ultra short throw. So if I'm on here, like, what if I have a long throw projector? How is that going to work with long throw? It should be in there. You're only mentioning one projector, which is ultra short throw. Of course, because that's the only thing you use as an ultra short throw projector. You depend on that, it's your crutch. So if you use the same projector day in and day out on your demonstrations, this is pretty much all you know. You don't really do any real testing on any other projectors but that ultra short throw projector. I just noticed that. You don't do anything like that. I got ultra short throws and long throws littered throughout the entire house. We can go out there and show you a projector display on just about anything. But you have it on the same projector over and over and over again. So it's almost like you're catering to just ultra short throws only. All right, ultra short throw projector. It works. All right, so is this a part of this or is this a whole nother sentence by itself? Because it just sounds like you got a runoff here. Well-balanced picture from your ultra short throw projector. It works best. There's another capital in there. That's not supposed to be in there. This is supposed to be all. No, that's not supposed to be. This is a whole nother sentence you're starting here. Best with 2800 lumens. 2800 lumens and up. Test it with 1080p and 4K. Great. That doesn't make any. Why didn't you put down projectors right there? 4K projectors. Great with some light environments. One quart covers up. One port covers up 100 to 120 inch gray mix. I couldn't make that up if I wanted to. Gray mix. And you remember Charlie when he wrote the speech for freaking who was the guy? Who was the freaking guy supposed to be running for mayor? And he was like, "Give me money now. I have power. We want power." It literally sounds like that. And you got so many runoffs here and capitals and areas that are not supposed to be there. I'll read this one last time, and I got to put the challenge up for you. This is my favorite one of all mixes. Of all my mixes. It will give you well-balanced picture from your ultra short throw projector. It works best with, and again, that should not be there at capital. It works best with 2800 lumens and up. Test it with 1080p and 4K. Great. I swear, man, I could not make this up. Test it with 1080p and 4K. Great with some light environments. One quart covers up 100 inch to 120 inch gray mix. It literally ends with gray mix. This makes no sense. And all of this right here, that doesn't, what does that mean? 1 quart covers up 100-inch, 120-inch gray mix. Screen approximately covers up a screen size of 100-inch to 120-inch. Aspect ratio is 16:9 to 16:10. And right there, you wouldn't have to put gray mix there if you had a category list up here explaining your specifications where it says color gray mix. Outside, 4,000 lumens. Inside, 2,800 lumens. Color, you should have had all that in the category. This is just all over the place. I wonder if they're all written this way. I'm really curious now. I gotta check on something. I'm sorry, but I just gotta know. I gotta come out of here real quick. I gotta know. We're gonna pick over the personal mix. And you spelled it with an I. Why is it? Oh my goodness, we have even less here than the other one. IB personal mix is great for movies. Gaming is perfect. Movies is perfect for those light controlled environments, and it will work with 2,000 lumens and up. 1080p 3D 4K tested. Again, just no category here. There's no specification sheet. This is a summary, and a bad one at that. IB personal mix, great for movies and gaming. Is perfect for those light controlled environments. Why do you have a capital here and another capital here? That's not even needed there. Environments, and it will work with 2,000 lumens and up. That's it. That's all you have for your summary. And you spelled delivered wrong again right here. I thought you spelled delivered wrong here too. Oh, he doesn't even have, one policy is saying that this is even worse. One policy is saying there's no returns if you open up the product. This one on this side has a policy that says if it lands on your property, it's yours. So which one is it? You got two different policies going off. One of them saying if it's delivered on your property, it's yours. And if you open, it's yours. That's on the Cinemax. This one over here on the IB Personal is just, we got to do a video alone on this alone by itself. Boy, you scamming, man. This is unbelievable how badly this is worded. You have one policy saying your product, once it's delivered to the property, it belongs to the customer. The customer can't return and get his money back. But on the Cinemax, you have one actually hidden into the summary that says if you open it, it's yours. Okay, let's go pop over to, we did that one. Now look at this, look at the Cinemax over here. See, right here, no refunds if you open the product. No free once you open the product. And then he has the same summary here right here saying that the product is yours if it lands on your property. But if you go over here, on the IB mix right here, he has completely different. No summary, nothing explaining Jack at the end of the day, because he doesn't know what he's talking about at the end of the day. He can't put anything down, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And his return policy says if it's delivered on your property. So let's go pop over to the Frankenstein. See what the Frankenstein has in that one for description. And you spelled court wrong again. It's not I court. It's one. Good. Forget it. Just forget it. Unbelievable. Okay, people. This is one of my first mixes I ever created. Again, just starting off with a summary. It's specification sheet. Summaries at the end. Okay, people. This is one of my first mixes I ever created. It's been used for businesses and churches and outside venues. It works best. Yeah, I doubt that, buddy. I have not seen any demonstrations on this on a screen bigger than 100 inches. You haven't done 150s or 180s on this. I've not seen this. It works best. Again, forget it. Just forget it. It works best with high lumen projectors of 3,500 lumens and up. For high lumens, 3,500 lumen projectors, not high lumens. It's not. You start getting the 4,000, 5,000. Most projectors come with 35. The PX747 by ViewSonics came with a 3,500 lumen projector. So 3,500 lumens is considered to be the norm. That's what it's considered to be. I remember when 3,000 lumen projector was considered to be high end, but 35 is the norm for projector. My projector downstairs, which is a ViewSonic, which is 600 by 800 by 720p, is 3,800 lumens. So that's not high. High is when you start getting the projectors start reaching 4,000. When you reach 4,000, then that's when it's going to get, it goes in the category venue. 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Those are venue projectors, but 38 is not. 35 is not high. Best with high lumen projectors and up. Quality, picture quality, I don't recommend for home use unless you. Whoa. All right, we're gonna hit the land of. I'm not gonna even say the word. So let me get this straight. You're claiming that this mix is such a. We gotta order this. We did order. We gotta cancel it. Somebody had to order this for us and get it over here. So bottom line is this mix is so powerful. It's not recommended. Not recommended for home use unless it's up to you. That's bull crap. Again, more Partey nonsense. That's Partey bull. We can call it for now. That's Partey bull. So let me get this straight. Why is it not recommended for home use? Why? Because I guarantee at the end of the day, it's black and white paint. So why is it not recommended for home use? What happens if you use it for home use? There you go. There's a question not answered. What happens? What happens? Is it screen doesn't pick up? Because I've never heard of a screen paint that has never been able to use for home use. Now, this is just strictly for business only. You can't use it for home use. Now, I've heard of projectors you can't use for home use. Commercialized projectors, you don't want to use those for home use because they will overload your outlets because it's a commercialized projector consumes a ton of power. That I can see. But a screen paint, that's bullcrap. That's Partey bullcrap. And you should have started with the capital right there from the door. Dude, what's your policy here? Okay, this mix is recommended. Again, should have started off with a capital right here. This mix is recommended for venue, churches, businesses, or classrooms with high lumen projectors. I bet you can use that with a 1,000 projector easily. What's the return policy on this? Return policy right here. Same thing if it was delivered to your front door, no returns. He spelled delivered wrong again. And this one, yeah, that's bullcrap. Where's that black version? I've been looking for that. Does he have a category for a black version here? Where's the black version of this in here? What do we have this in here? Oh, he finally changed the size to 32. He had large, medium, and small. You think I'm joking? I can go back and show you my receipt where we ordered a large, but there's no category for black. Does he have a black? Nope. No category for black, but we have one. We have, let me see. Let me switch on here real quick. Let me see. There you go. Black. And see where it says large? We ordered a large. We had to tell him that, look, man, this is wrong. What is a large in paint? There's no such thing as a large in paint or small or medium. He didn't even get that right. We had to correct him and help him out with that one. Explain to him, like, look, man, it's supposed to be like 1 quart, 2 quart, 40 ounce, 32, so like that. That's what it's supposed to be. Or it could be 128 ounces, which equals to a gallon. But yeah, that's all right. So let me get this straight here. Okay, so again, you need to get somebody to recorrect all this. And yeah, this is bullcrap. So why does the Frankenstein have to be used for commercial use only? I would love to see that. Why? Explain that one. I'm curious to see. But at the end of the day, again, this is not how you spell deliver again for the 100,000th time. Learn to spell at the end of the day. Your wording is incorrect. Seriously, you naysayers coming to my channel, calling me an idiot at the end of the day. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. You naysayers coming to my room talking about how I'm illiterate and I'm an idiot at the end of the day. Did you read through his page yet? Have you read through his page? He spelled delivered wrong 4 times. There are runoffs. There's no capitals. The grammar is complete. It's horrible. And mind you, this has been going on since he designed the page. He had plenty of time to put a spelling checker to this bad boy. Anytime I write something down on the page, automatically go through a spelling checker. Automatically when I get done, because I know I'm going to make mistakes in there. That way I don't look like an idiot online. And you have a nerve to come here and call me an idiot. Wow. Well, I'm telling you. The fact that you went in here and bought this product and you read through this nonsense pretty much clears and tells me exactly where your intelligence level stands at the end of the day. Because if you read through this nonsense and this made sense to you at the end of the day and you still click that button to purchase it, it clearly shows me at the end of the day where your intelligence level lays at. Oh my goodness, you kidding me. Let's go check out the other one. You got to be kidding me. Are you kidding me? He spelled one quart with an I. An I. This is supposed to start off with a capital right there. It is just a complete runoff on sentences, just all the way through. Where are the periods at? No freaking period. Just a complete runoff on sentences right there. Another one, it's supposed to start off with a capital right there. What's the space for? Is there supposed to be a period here? Well, where is this? Never mind, I'm not even going to go down this road. This is too easy right there. Let's go check out the other one real quick. You guys got a nerve to come to my channel and tell them to call me a freaking idiot. And you bought this paint, you read through this nonsense really at the end of the day? And you understood it? Man. Let's see, where's the other one at? This is the other one, right? This is the UV. This is all tablecloths right here at the end of the day. Let me see. Crow's UV mix is one awesome paint mix. Wow. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, I swear it's the first thing that just came to mind. It's one awesome paint mix. For inside or outside, works great. You got space, should not be there, it should be a little closer in. Works great with projectors of 3,000 lumens and up. Go check it out on my channel, Crow 1176 UV Mix, and see the quality even from outdated projectors. We all know that he basically sticks to one projector, and the only time he uses the outdated projector that he has to be put on blast. He sticks to, when he shows off that projector, he doesn't go to that 720p Epson. He sticks to the P2 projector for all his demonstrations. So we all know that from the door. That's sad. Return policy. Oh man, this one's completely different. Return policy. There is none the freak? None the reason why. Oh wow. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not wrecking my brain cells on this crap. That's it. I gotta do a video on this by itself. By itself. You have a nerve to come in my channel and call me stupid. You gotta be kidding me. And you bought this, you read through this at the end of the day? Oh my goodness. I couldn't be making this up. Returns. He has 3 different policies. Each return policy is different. Literally. Each one. And the shipping's different on this one. Wow. I got to do a video on this. I'm back. I'm coming back.